Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. Long Dark. Check this out. I just popped in here. I'm like, hey, what's this little flag here for? Remember I said maybe you guys could help me find the objectives? I found them. So here they are. So Signal Void, track down mysterious radio transmission across Great Bear Island. We're at 25%. This is partially probably the radio towers and partially these objectives. So this was the last one that popped up. Investigate that signal in Bleak Inlet. That's where we just were making ammo last episode. And then the first one we saw was when I was in Mountain Town. Investigate signal in Hushed River Valley. You guys all wanted me to go there because you want to see me get killed. Anyway, those are two objectives. And then, look, we got repair transmitter in Pleasant Valley. Isn't that weird? Mountain Town, Forlorn, repair transmitter outside Forlorn Airfield, or Forsaken Airfield. What's strange about this is, why is this here? I haven't been in Pleasant Valley for it to pop up. You know, if this is here, why isn't, say, the one in where we're going now, Desolation Point, and the one up at the prison? Anywho, let's get a move on. All right, I'm not grabbing anything out of here. Well, you know what? I'm going to grab... Oh, I'm going to grab these sodies. Sody pops. All right. Watch out for wolves right off the bat. Snowing. Kind of wanted to mark this area. Did I mark this area? Dude, if I get hit marking the area. All right, I think. Okay. All right. So, we have a part of the what I like to call the half moon. See this? Woo, woo, woo. We got to go right about here. It shouldn't be that far. Oh my god, I didn't even bring up the maps. I usually try to prep and bring up the maps on my other computer, so I'm not completely clueless. Don't even go there. All right, while I'm walking, maybe I can do the Long Dark. What do we want to look at? We want to look at... What's it called? Desolation Point. Okay, Desolation Point. Bring up the map. Full size. Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the other screen. All right, so we should down here find a transition to something called Crumbled Highway. And then from there, we got to go through Old Island Connector number 3 coal mine. Now, last time I was looking, I didn't see a map for this crumbling highway transitional point, so we're going to have to wing it. We're going to have to wing it. But I'm pretty sure it's at the end of the road down here. I actually remember finding a firearm. There's a car down here. I think there's a car down here. I remember finding I remember finding a firearm down here. Like a rifle. Like, because I started a survival in Desolation Point. Because I didn't know much about the game. I looked at the world map. I'm like, oh, let's start on, one side of the map and work our way across. It's not a bad idea. If you start in the middle at Mystery Lake, you go one direction, you got to double back just to get back to the middle. That was my thinking on it. And it allowed me to... this was before Ash Canyon, before Hush River Valley, before Timberwolf Mountain. Yeah. That was a long time ago. It's pretty cool. But I haven't been here since. So that give you some cool houses over there. Should give you an indication why I don't know what to expect up here. I thought, like, as big as this area is here, it's almost like inverted. Instead of it doing like a half moon, it does the other side of it. Does that make sense? The other side of it? Inside half moon crescent, outside. So the land is the angle instead of the ocean, or the, you know, the shoreline. It's a little bit farther than I thought. Oh, no more coal. I could have swore there was a car down. Maybe it was in crumbling. Oh, here's a car. Now, obviously, my main concern is a battery. I don't have a battery. You know, you never have a battery. It's 33 pounds. Commuter's lament. I guess this commuter was trying to go through here and couldn't get through. So, I'm hoping to find a battery. This shows 2 cars at leaving Coastal Highway. See if we go to Crumbling Highway, Old Island Connector. That's the one we wanted. So it said Crumbling Highway, then it said Old Island Connector, number 3 coal mine. Give him the old number 3. Nothing is even looking familiar. It's been that long since I've been over here. I think we must have to go through a coal mine because it says so. Boom. I love the music in this game. So peaceful. There's a church. Just looking at what Katie's secluded corner. There's a lighthouse. There's a church. There's a shipwreck, the Riken or Ricken. There's an island called Little Island, and then the Hibernia Processing and Trailers. And I believe, what did I just hear? I believe that that's where it's at. These Hiberian Processing and Trade. Oh shoot! I knew I heard something. Is that Timberwolf? Sounds like it. Dang it, why would it not aim? Oh, I hate when it does that. Did you see it stop aiming 3 times? What? It does that. Like, when they're really close to you... dude, it could be my mouse. It did this. It's got to be my mouse. All right, so I took some health damage. Where did I, Now, is this me or the... There it is. That's me. That's the wolf. Dang, that dude attacked like he was a timber wolf, right? Hey, you know what? So I haven't taken this. Oh, I don't have any. I didn't never made any tea. I got the birch bark, but I never made the birch bark tea. Oh, what the deuce, dude? It did it again. It did it again. That is not me. What the heck is with that stupid aim? Oh my god, I'm gonna hurt somebody. Treatment infection risk too. Okay, so we gotta bandage it first. Use. Well, it's been a while since I've used a bandage. So long that I don't have I only had one bandage. And this might use up. No, it didn't use up all that. Well fed, sure footed. Health is low. Oh my god, there's a battery right there. Alright, these wolves are not messing around in here. It's kind of bad because I'm down on health. The whole reason it was a coffee I was carrying, not a birch bark tea. If I run into timber wolves, I actually could die. There was no house. There was a burnt house back there. Okay, I can't run. Not that I run that much anyway. So I got this battery. Just in case, I'm hoping that this isn't that far and I can take the battery. Because, like I said before, if I get all the way over there and there's no battery, yeah, not good. Unless I have to climb something. There may be, I don't know. I don't know if there's climbing or not. Those were some really aggressive normal wolves, were they not? I don't get that whole aiming. What is it? Why is it doing that weird thing? Might be my mouse. Sometimes like dirt, whatever, dirt, you know, gets underneath it. Yeah, it's got to be my mouse. You guys are like, well, you've been talking about that forever. Replace it. It's not that though. Like when I blow it out, it'll be good for a while again. I eat. Look, you guys. All right, let's full transparency. I eat right here at my desk. I don't watch regular TV, so if I watch something, it's going to be on Amazon or on YouTube. And I like watching on my monitor. I don't watch on my phone. I don't have it hooked to my TV. I've got a 27-inch monitor here, good internet, and a good computer. So I watch right here. Road collapse. Oh, I thought that was a bear. Anyway, wow, I really wish I knew where to go. So I eat here, like a lot of things. Chips, crackers, popcorn, dinner. I just had some leftovers. We did a Easter meal. Well, we decided because we like a lot of different sides, we decided to do. We got a little ham. So we did half the ham. We did like mac and cheese, but like it's called World's Best mac and cheese. It's like penne pasta and you bake it and it's like super good. It's really good. So we had that and we had baked asparagus with fresh Parmesan on it, right? So, and a little bread. That was like tomorrow on Easter, when you guys are watching this, we're going to have the other half of the ham, cook it up. Because we bought a really small ham. Look, that's probably where I need to go right there. Because it did say we have to go... Wait. Why is this leading me away? We have to go through a mine. Anyway, tomorrow, instead of mac and cheese, we're going to have scalloped potatoes and ham. And I don't know what else. Maybe some more asparagus. Because we only had like, I don't know, a few asparagus each. I'm thinking I need to go that way and not this way. Oh, good. It's a dead end. Thank goodness. All right, we're going this way. Between this battery and my health, I'm on edge a little bit. Not going to lie. I'm on edge a little bit. Okay. Old man's beard. So, as big as this place is, what was I saying? Oh, so yeah, what I was getting at was I ate that because it was informal, right? I ate that here watching some Amazon. So you're like, why do you get stuff in your mouse? Well, I try to be as careful as you can, but you know, chips and things like that, stuff gets on my mouse pad, you know. It's like, this is way more information than we ever wanted to know about the meaty. Number 3 coal mine. We're in the right spot. We're in the right spot. All right, so I picked up out of that that last car. I picked up some fuel in the trunk. This right here, 0.3 gallons. So I don't know. We'll refuel it. Top it up. 0.6. Okay. And then I never read that. I've been carrying that book around. Look at 128 pounds. I wonder if I should try and sleep here or go in farther. Look at my can opener real quick. 69%, 83%. Oh, thank you. Go inside. Battery. All right, through this mine should drop us out into Desolation Point. I don't know how long this mine is. There's a mine in Desolation Point that takes you kind of from one side. You go through the mine and it drops you off kind of on the other side. In the same area though. You don't breach out of the area, but there's 2 different, you know, entrance or exits. Okay, that's good. This battery is burning my thighs. It's heavy. You know, there was a lot of the time playing in my last survival playthrough before we had to update and to play all this new stuff. I didn't use a lantern a lot. Actually, I used a torch. I used torches a lot, right? Cloth, that. I didn't ever use the lantern a lot, but this playthrough, man, I'm using the lantern like crazy. It's way better. And it seems that I'm able to find enough fuel to maintain it, so that's always a good thing. Mittens. The other thing I'm going to do before, hopefully I remember, before we, if we find the thing, right? There's some fuel right there. If we find the thing, before before I apply the wires, the metal, and all that, we're going to take a note of what we have, right? And how much it uses. Because then I can calculate how much I need to do the next ones, right? If I have enough fuses, there's no reason for me to keep collecting fuses. I don't think. What if there is? And it's like, oh, you should have been collecting fuses. We'll get an idea. I mean, I think I have 21 fuses. I think I have enough fuses now. But if they're not that heavy, oh, they're 8.25 pounds. Look, I have 25 fuses, 14 wire, 7 metal. I looked at it before I started. You're like, wow, you remember? No, I looked at it before we started. It's not so bad that I'm not running, because I don't run a lot, so you guys should be used to me kind of like walking everywhere. Now I can't run. You can see I've got a permanent red circle down there when I try to run. Because I'm only like 30 pounds overweight. Hey, I'm 30 pounds overweight in real life too. It's amazing how that works out. Hee hee. Might start walking when it gets warm, like start getting warm, because I like the heat, actually. I like the cold, but I also like the heat. My body is very good at adapting to heat. Maybe even more so than cold. I know that sounds weird, but it's true. My air conditioning effect is better than my heating effect. That's not 100% true. I actually can heat up. I cool down really fast if I'm like sleeping. You know, I kind of want my like you want to have a shirt on or something. Want your chest warm. All right, let's see if we can read that book. You watch. It's gonna say, you don't need to read this. Because it said this, so... Is it because it's... Your skills are too advanced to research this. Research already completed. Are you kidding me? I've been carrying around that for nothing. Wow. I thought I was maxed out already, so... Alright, there's no... You know what? I was just about to say there's no real reason to sleep in here, but that's not true. That's not true. I don't really want to go out there with compromised health. So we're going to sleep through the night. See what we have for food up in this joint. Get rid of some of the heavy stuff. The heavier stuff. Finish this little guy off. Only a little bit left in there. Drink a Snappy. Oh my god, there's still some left in there. What? That's it, like the third time I've chomped down on that thing. Isn't that crazy? Alright. It's still not enough. We're going to have to wait a couple hours. Let's wait 3. I'm just passing time. Passing through, passing time. Okay, now we should be able to sleepy. Give me a solid 12. I need to recover. I need to recover from my wounds. Probably should have looked at my clothes. I'm not carrying any cloth to repair them, but we should take a look at them. 100, 96, 90, 90, 100, 100, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90. They didn't even do any clothes damage. I ain't complaining. You know, it's like, why are you complaining? I'm not complaining. Trust. So I can finally finish this thing off. Half a pound worth of MRE left. Oh my, that's, I swear, the never-ending MRE. It's the never-ending MRE. Holy cannoli. I had that, no cloth. Look at all this fuel. I wish I could throw these into here, you know? There's no actions for these. It would be kind of a good thing, right? If they did that. Okay, so we are here. Desolation Point. We made it. I believe... Yeah, see that right there? Can't get through that way. If you had a rope, right? You could put this rope down here. And it is a... Right here. Miniature shortcut. So down there is the road that we want to get to. This, you have to go back and it loops and just drops down there. So it saves you a little bit, but honestly, if there's not a rope right here or right in the mine, which I didn't see, but I wasn't really looking for, yeah, there's no need. No need indeed. There is a church. I like to stop by the church. It looks pretty cool. And then there's a lighthouse, which is always cool. But we got to get to the other side. We can check out those places after. Oh, you know what? I remember this little area here. Because it was so early on, I was collecting wood here. I made a fire here. I'm talking about my last survival save. I was very new to the game, and I remember being here, like trying to maybe leave the area, but not sure where to go. See how this is it just looped up this way, and now it's looping back down toward the road. That rope climb only saves you that little bit. I'm still carrying the battery. I said there should be a car up here. Then there's two cars on the road and 2 cars at the Hibernia plant. Yeah, I do remember this area. Again, I was running from wolves and stuff because unlike regular games where you would say, oh, early on you got a melee, right? You're not meleeing in this game. When they knock you down, you click on what you want to use, and then it cutscenes you whether you're going to live or die. If you guys are asking why I'm not searching, all that stuff, fear not. We're on a mission, signal void, right? We're trying to get these towers turned on, and if it happens to coincide with our objective and an aurora, and we can use our radio like we did in Forlorn, we will. Like, if it gives me a new objective here after I turn on the thing, obviously I'm going to stay here until I get the aurora. Because leaving this area, I'm not coming back here. It's way too far southeast. Way too far. That's the church up there on the hill. Now, there should be... When we see the next car, we can hook a left and get up to that church. And then from the... No, there's no shortcut. All right, right up here, if you go right up there... If you go right there... Abandoned mine number 5. It goes from... Basically here, it goes kind of straight through this rock. And this road, wow, this road goes like this. It turns around the mountain. This just cuts straight through that mountain. It's like a shortcut, I guess. Maybe if you're, like, avoiding bears or something. I really got to do something with this mouse after I finish today. When I say a few years ago, and it's been almost 5 years now, when I was traveling back and forth when I still had my house in California, but I was living out here in Arizona. You know, at first I would be out here a week, back there a week, out here a week, back there a week. Then it got to be I was out here for 2 weeks, then back there a week, because all my animals, my peoples were back there. So I needed to go back, but once I was out here, you know, I was doing outdoor stuff. At that time, I was doing, like, shooting videos and off-road videos. There's the lighthouse. So here at this car, we can go up. I held down as hard as I could to hold aim. Anyway, when I was traveling back and forth like that, I had, after a few times, I kind of figured out what I needed to do. What would make it easier? Well, I had enough monitors, right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 monitors here. So I was able to have 2 monitors at each place. And then I'm like, okay, I'll buy an extra keyboard, an extra mouse. I know they seem small, but it's once you have it all set up, it's easy just to unplug your tower. And I would just take my tower with me. So I had a headset at both places. I had my mix amp at both places, microphone at both places. I had all my peripherals, including a webcam at both places. Because at the time, those webcams are... The one I use, it's cheap. It's like 6 years old, maybe more, 6 or 7 years old. Anyway, so all I had to do would take my tower with me, and I'd seat belt it in. Some of you guys might remember that. I would seat belt it in. Well, the point to this story is, once I moved everything out here, I had doubles of things. So, like, I wasn't worried about it. When my keyboard broke, I just grabbed the second one that I used to use, right? And then when my mouse broke, I would just use the other one. Well, it's been a long time now, and I've gone through a few of them. You know, I go through keyboards every couple years. I go through Mises a lot, right? I go through mouses a lot. And they don't make the mouse that I like, that I used to really like, which sucks. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, you froze to death. Bedroll. All right, it's kind of a bust, but that's all right. Now I'm hoping that I don't find a battery in here to make it worthwhile me carrying this battery this whole way. That would be just like the devs to do that. So anyway, finishing up my story as we will slowly walk toward the plant. The point I'm trying to make is, for a long time, I'm like, I have no worries. If something breaks, right, then I'll just, out of my closet, I had all those extra peripherals that I used. Well, I've gone through that, and I had to change mouse. I had to change my mouse brand. And these Logitech, they just don't seem to be as durable. Or maybe as sealed or something. Because I've been through 2 already. I mean, I went through a lot of the other ones. The other ones were German-made, the Rocat. Now, they still have that brand. This showed this as a way to get down, but... Ooh, yeah. When I first saw that lighthouse, I wanted to live in the lighthouse forever. But you're literally like, look at this. Here's Desolation Point down here. You're literally at the most southeast of the map. Everything fun is out here. So I guess my dreams of living in a lighthouse have faded. Anyway, yeah, I really like those other mouse. Now, the test of a good mouse is playing Minecraft, Mediacraft style on PC. My Rocats had its onboard computer, and it showed me how many millions of clicks, left clicks and right clicks that I had. Yeah, it kept a tally on them, right? It was amazing. It was amazing. And they were really comfortable. So they still make them, but the one, you know how they all have like 5, 10 different versions, every company. The one version that I liked, they stopped making. And the weird thing was, it was their competitive, one of their competitive versions. They changed it, right? They changed it, and whatever. I tried to get one that was like it. I think mine was the Cone XTD optical, and they made a Cone Pure, Cone with a K, Kone, if I remember right. Then they made the Pure, and it didn't have the same feel to it, and then I couldn't find it anymore. Plus, if you could, it was like, oh yeah, I found one. It's on eBay for like triple the price. Like, why would I buy a mouse that's supposed to be like $40? Actually, I think those were $60. These Logitechs are a lot cheaper. I buy them on Amazon on sale for, I think I got the first 2 for $25 each, which is good for, it's a gaming, a pro grade. What do they call this one? 502 SE, G502 Hero SE, whatever. All right, we're here. And by the way, we have not found a battery. So one way to get in here, Crumbling Highway, right? The way we went. And coastal highway to Crumbling Highway to Old Mine number 3. They put the battery back there in that last car. God, I hope there's not a battery in these. I want to be right. I want to say the devs were clever. Oh, look, there's no note in this one. You thought I didn't see it. I didn't see it. All right. You guys pointed it out. I almost don't want to even look in the car. Running shoes. Nope. Okay. That's the only other car that's here, that truck. Dude, that would be so cool. There it is. I can see it over there. See the tower? Sorry. Right there. That is so cool. If the devs put it way back there, they're like, let's see if they'll carry this battery the whole way. That would be really cool. I don't want there to be a battery in here, and I don't want there to be one over there. Dude, do you have to get in through this truck? You actually have to go. Oh, no battery. All right, there's a trailer first. All right. There's the tower. So this is the Hibernia something? Hibernia processing plant? Yeah. And trailers, by the way. It's Hibernia and trailers. Oh, don't forget about the trailers. Scrap metal, I'll take that for now. Dude, it might have been a really good call bringing that battery. You guys are like, dude, Meaty, drop the battery and get a move on. You never know. You just never know. No battery out there. Here's the thingy right there. I don't see any batteries laying around, do you guys? All right, let's get into this thing. Okay, so fuses. I'm pretty sure it's 3 fuses, right? So we have 25. Now we have 22. Okay. So we have enough fuses to finish 2 more transmitters. That's all it is 2 more. All right, now 15 on the cables or wires. Okay. So it uses 2. One of the one orange, right? If you look here, you see 1 orange, and then that set of yellows that counts as 1, and that's 1. So we have 13 left. It's enough to do 6 transmitters, right? So we're good, actually good on wires. Now scrap, I think I have 8. 8. Let's see what this is. Oh, the curiosity. I just polished a whole bottle of water just in this episode alone. It's really dry here in Arizona. Once it starts to warm up, man, it is dry. You gotta wet the old whistle. Okay. So what did we had 8. So it used 5. All right. So you got to get that as you go. That's fine. You used 5 up. There you go, battery from 2 zones ago. You guys thought I was crazy. That one didn't say anything, like nothing, like thanks for playing, Meaty. Okay. It didn't say anything. Huh. Interesting, right? This is actually a pretty big tray. It's like a T intersection. Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's dark in here. Take that. I'm just gonna scrap it for cloth. All right. So I was contemplating taking those boots I was for the to harvest them for the cured leather, but I think I have 2 cured leather on me. I do, yeah. All right, we got some cloth. Ketchup chips. Will this thing help in here? Oh yeah, okay. Looking for bullets. Ah, crate. Broken metal door. That was a whole lot of nothing in this one. It's like storage trailer. Oh. No. What the heck? Let me get the ammo. Well, this trailer sucks. Right? That trailer suck? Desolation Point region. Yeah, I know this. Now, can I go inside this joint? I don't even remember. Looks like it. Looks like it. More trail boots. Ooh, nice outdoor pants, bro. Nice outdoor pants. Well, this is cool. Whale processing. Not cool, but all right. I have to double check my thing. I've been forcing open a lot of stuff. Big Mo Kicks. Moose. Ooh, that looks like a warm parka right there. I better check my 73% and 84%. Okay. Oh no! There was a battery here. It's right there. Oh man. Maybe I shouldn't have looked because I was feeling really proud of myself for a minute. Just a minute. Now the good thing is I don't need to well, I don't have any plans on going back to make any bullets, at least right now. So, and there's no way I'm gonna haul that thing. Well, actually, it would be back to some wire. Didn't I? It's gonna be hard for me not to grab fuses and wires, just in case I do need them for something else, which I don't think I do. I guess I did an okay job finding those along the way because I ended up finding more than I needed. A lot more than I needed, not even going through all the different areas. A note left behind. A flat sand or river stone, 3 inches in width, 6 inches, sharpening a knife blade. Okay, yeah. Thanks for. Ooh. I actually remember this place. This was where I was trying to make stuff on this table. I used this. I slept in here. I remember this place now. You know, when I'm talking about that first survival save. Ooh, save time. Oh, wait. Do we go left or right first? Six. Come on, baby. Come on. Are you kidding me? A bullet and a book? Rip off! Oh, yeah. I lived right in there. Scared to go anywhere. You guys could probably go back and reference that. I think that was part of a series. I'd be curious to know. That one is at 100%. Thank you very much. I'll get rid of the 73% one. You guys... Oh, look. Hammer time. I would be... Oh, you know what? You need that for the acorn stuff. I ain't no way I'm carrying this guy around. 4.5 pounds. What's this one at? 77. I would be curious to know how many years ago that was when I started in Desolation Point. How many years ago was that? And was that actually the series where I started? I don't remember. Did I do... That's the other thing I can't remember. It's just... Does it look like I can walk up that? No. Did I do survival first, then the campaign, or did I do the campaign Wintermute first and then survival? I don't remember. I think I did Wintermute first because I had no idea how to play the game. I don't know. That could be totally wrong. All right. So, let's think about what we're doing here. So, we have now Pleasant Valley and the prison to do. We have a signal in Bleak Inlet, and we have a signal in Hushed River Valley. These are two objectives that we need to do. And then obviously, I guess the goal is that you're supposed to be able to possibly find other kind of random stuff, right? I mean, I wouldn't imagine that those are the only places that the thing's going to work. Practical gunsmithing improves gunsmithing by 10. Says 05 researched. Let's check it out right now. Obviously, research already completed. So you have to do that in order to... where's my gunsmithing thing? Level 5. Actually, my gunsmithing is my best thing. Gunsmithing here, level 5. And what was the other thing? Rifle firearm. It's my best things. Of course it is. Your skills are too advanced. I know. I get that a lot. Thanks. I appreciate it, game. All right. So, let's think about this, you guys. So here's what we got. Let me get my notepad from Raven's things that she gave me. So, checkpoint, please. We've got Forsaken Airfields done. My pen's not working. Forlorn is done. Mountain Town is done. Desolation Point Hiberian Plant is done. We have the Signal Hill radio tower in Pleasant Valley. And we have a substation at Black Rock. Now, if we look at the map. So we're here at Desolation. So in Pleasant Valley, it's right here where we have to go. And from here, we're going to shoot this way and go to Black Rock. But we have a thing in Bleak Inlet that we're supposed to investigate, and in Hushed River Valley. I'm almost thinking, I think we can get Desolation Point, Crumbling Highway, Coastal Highway, exit Coastal, not through the ravine, but up here. We can get out of Coastal into Pleasant. Then we just got to walk all the way across it to here, and then to here. We get all the towers online. Then we can reevaluate. If it didn't give us anything else, we know we have to do Bleak and Hushed River. So from here, we'd probably shoot down to Bleak and then back up to Hushed River through Forlorn, Mountain Town, Hushed River. What do you think? I think it's a plan. I think it's a good plan. Don't you guys? All right. So to get out of here, I have to get in the truck and then get out of the truck. Pretty cool. All right. Hey, all things being fair and equal, yes, there was a battery inside the plant, but you had to go searching for it, man. I mean, if we got here, I would have searched like that, obviously. Now, somewhere over here, actually, it's a little farther this way. Let's see if we can find that mine. So I said, you know, you can see how this mine is supposed to cut through here instead of going around on the road. Yeah. Stop your howling. Dude just got domed. You see how much better of a shot I am with the rifle than the pistol? That's real life. That's real life stuff, you guys. All right, here it is. So this should be the abandoned mine number 5. And it just goes to an exit over... It's actually past the church. Past the church. All right, let's get a move on. Let's take a shortcut. Why not? Torch. Tin of sardines. Now, when I was playing, I didn't have these maps on my other computer at that time. They weren't available. So I didn't know. I went in here going, all right, where does this go? You know, I had no idea. It's a lot easier with these maps. I can tell you that for free. You know what's strange though about my mouse? Getting back to mouse discussion, is this really the exit? No. Is it? The church, if it is, the church should be up there. Oh yeah, look at that. What a that's a huge shortcut. That's a huge shortcut. Oh, lighthouse? Oh, we passed up the lighthouse big time too, though. That's all right. So anyway, my right click is always acting up. You know what never acts up even on my last mouse that was broken, that actually broke the right click? My left click never fails. So if it is in theory like dust or potato chips getting underneath there, like I said, that might not be accurate. Because nothing happens on the left side, right? And you guys know I don't ADS in zombies. So that means I'm using the left click way more than the right click. Traditionally, you use left click way more than right click. So why? I mean, it's a design flaw in this mouse. Maybe that's why it was so cheap. I have no idea. Mouse talk with Meaty. It's exciting stuff, you guys. You can't pay for this kind of entertainment, man. It only comes free right here. But Meaty, take the old man's beard. It's lighter than regular bandages. Yeah, don't you need 3 of them? I think you need 3 to make one. And there just happens to be 3 here. Old man's beard lichen. Bring on the lichen. All right. Bandage. No, we want to make it out of old man's beard wound dressing. It takes 3 out of 3. Craft all 1. There, now if I get bit, I actually can apply something. Let's see if it's lighter. You guys are probably right. All right, so one. Oh, I got to make a bandage. All right, let's make a bandage then. I want to. I craft 2 bandages. 4. I only wanted to make 1, but whatever. Okay. Ha! 2.22.44. My math isn't that good, but that seems like it weighs the same. Oh, the math jokes never get old. If you guys only knew the type of math I had to do in my engineering job, you'd be like, oh, we get the joke now. It's called sarcasm. Oh, Lordy. It is nice not having that battery in my inventory. It almost feels like even your walking speed is affected, because it feels like my walking speed is even faster. Doesn't it? Kind of? No? Oh, shoot. Yeah, no, this is the right way. I'm lost. I'm lost. Making this episode a little bit longer because I got in there and got out of there. So let's take a look. Next episode, we're going to be in Coastal Highway. What I'm going to need to do is find the exit north that goes straight to Pleasant Valley instead of the one on the west side that goes back to Ravine. Because right now we don't want to go to Ravine. We want to go to Pleasant Valley, and it should actually let us out by the town. The town. Can I sneak down here anywhere? Because I actually need to go that way. This is where those jerks were eating me, biting me all the time. All right, so I'm just gonna work my way back. Probably. Did I not check this hood? I think the hood's closed back if you leave the region, maybe. Maybe that's what it is. I think I'm going to head back to, like, the gas station or something, probably camp out there, and then we can resume. Oh, jeez. That was not good. We can resume in the next one. Unless you guys want to hang out with me while I do it, you know? I was like, We got nothing else better to do on Easter. I say that now. You guys probably... I imagine a lot of people don't watch it on the day it comes out, you know? Life happens. I get that. Just so you know, this is releasing on Easter 2023. Right now it is the night before. Saturday night, 9:20 p.m. Yeah. Oh, I got a little story for you guys. Those you sticking around for the old walk along. A lot of you guys that watch these are at my live streams and watch my Chris X channel, so you should be interested in this. This weekend, well, Friday and Saturday, I'm still got stuff to do on Sunday. This weekend, I didn't go off-roading at all, right? Instead, I worked on my Land Cruiser 80 series. It's going to be over a week and a half's worth of work, but it's off the ground. It's all up on jack stands completely. All 4 tires are off. The whole front axle is torn apart. I pulled out the differential. I pulled out the axles. I pulled off the knuckles. The knuckles is what steers your car, if you're curious. Once I got all that done, today, I did most of that yesterday, a little bit today. And then I went to the back axle, which is a lot easier because it's what they call a full floating axle. And it's not a steering axle, so you don't have knuckles. So there's just like 6 bolts, and then you yank your axle straight out, and then you can pull your differential out, your pumpkin in the middle. Because I am doing new gears in the pumpkins, and I am putting lockers in there. So the locker is what carries your gears. It's called a carrier. Right now, it's just a carrier, an open differential, no locker. So I'm gonna take that whole thing out, put the new gears on new lockers, put those new lockers in the differential, new bearings, new races, put them back in, and then I've got to put in new oil seals and stuff for the axles. Probably get the back done first because it's the easiest. Then the front is kind of a nightmare. There's a lot to do. There's There's 4 different bearings. 1 oil seal, 1 grease seal. And I've got a drag link and a tie rod that I've had to pop off that I have to put back on. So there's a lot going on. That being said, man, it's been a long time since I did like legit garage day. You know, when I lifted the 60 about a year ago, that was a lot in the garage, a lot on the GX470 lifting it, and a lot of stuff on the 60 series Land Cruiser. Wow. Holy cow. Just like little stuff, but very time consuming. But I had so much fun. I wanted to say I had more fun doing this than I have on my last couple off-road things, but my last couple were kind of meh, you know. They were just okay. Because it's that transitional time of the year where all the snow is melting. We're getting rain. It's cold in the morning, then it gets warm, but then the wind picks up and it gets cold again. Like, you know, wind chill kind of cold. If the wind's not blowing, it's probably around 58 to 60 degrees. So I had a ton of fun. I mean, I got all greasy and oily. I'm rolling around on my back in the garage. But I had a really good time. You guys, if you watch my Chris X channel, you'll get to see it. I'll have a video on the parts that I've collected over the last year and a half that I'm going to be using for this build and the disassembly of all that stuff. Then I'll make a second video on reassembly and possibly wiring, because I got to wire up those new lockers. I got electric lockers, not air lockers. So my Jeep has air lockers on it. Means you push a button and a compressor starts up and pushes air to them. Electric lockers, you push a button and it's just 12 volts from the battery. So electric lockers are what's on factory vehicles. You know, if you buy a Ford Ranger, a Tacoma, a 4Runner, a Bronco, something that has factory lockers on it, a Chevy, whatever, a Raptor, it's an electric locker, an Eaton electric locker, and that's what I'm using. Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? All right. That's enough random talk. You guys are like, oh my God, he talks a lot. I'm back. I'm back to where we started. Almost. Right there. There's the gas station. So we got here, there, and back. That's pretty good for one episode. Pretty good. I even took some damage from a couple of wolf attacks. Not good. But I will catch up with you guys in a day or two on Tuesday. And we will try and find the exit out of here to go to Pleasant Valley and get to that Signal Hill one. And then we'll make our way up to the prison. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. See you all next time.